I mean, like, I'm like a fucking Praetorian just crawled through my tiny little dig hole, and when I killed him, they started flooding it with like nerve gas.
Praetorian just climbed through my little dig hole and started flooding it. Damn, dwarf, did you learn them sexy ass words?
All right. Oh, I got a weird cube.
Oh, is that what was down there?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Give me Molly.
Is it like a piece of like rebar where it's like only the edges?
No. It's like if you took a Rubik's Cube and then filled it with cream.
Okay. Error, visual not found. I thought about it real hard and I went, yeah, no, I got nothing.
You have a zip line. I don't.
Oh, yeah, this is a creamed up cube, dude.
Yeah, it's a Rubik's Cube filled with cream. You can see it like pulsating too, so it's not solid.
Ugh.
Get in the bubble shield.
What if we said slurs about elves in the bubble shields?
We don't need a bubble shield to say slurs about elves. We can just say slurs about elves.
No, please!
Some fucking Gamgee you are. You didn't even offer to carry me.
Bro. I'm more of a Samuel Tarley than a Samuel Gamgee.
I thought you were gonna say you've been carrying me this whole time.
I was gonna go with that, and then I went Samuel Tarley, and I went, ooh, that's better.
The last one to finish is a pointy-eared leaf lover.
Done.
Mine was extra full.
Nope.
Keep it coming, Lloyd.
Not a pointy-eared leaf lover.
Got your ass. You pull out a gun and just kill yourself.
Yeah, I'd throw myself into the fucking incinerator hoop.
I'd rather be dead.
I'd rather go the way of the barrel.
I've decided I don't care anymore.
Just.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's a lot of digging juice.
Very based, Justin. Future teacher talking to a student.
Oh, Christ. You know, George Washington, when you think about it, was just a sussy cum boy. The first one of our nation.
Gotta wait for the rates off.
You lucky Scambo's not.
Why, does Scambo not, does he not think that George Washington was our first sussy cum boy?
I think
he was.
Scambo would be unhappy with the actuality of our friendships if he said that around him.
Well, Scambo's a hater ass.
He is. He is a hater ass.
Yeah, he hates friendship and you hate video games.
I don't hate video games. I hate bad video game writing. I really liked how like we were talking about something. Scambo was like talking about his game, and I'm like, that's just bad writing, dude. I don't like that and whatever. And he goes, oh yeah, well then you probably you must have hated Life is Strange 2's writing. And I was just like, oh no, that was just a bad video game. It wasn't just the writing; all of it was bad.
I didn't play either of the Life is Stranges, so I don't have a horse in that race. So
I just got the other one the other day.
I don't want to validate you
free.
because you might be wrong, because you've had shit opinions on video games in the past. So I'm not going to agree or disagree. I just want you to know my silence is not agreement to your point.
When have I ever been wrong about a video game?
Well, yeah, whatever one was like hyper autistic. I forget what it was called.
What?
You remember? You were like stacking squares or some shit.
When I was a child, I got tested. And they made me stack a blocks. Is that what you're talking about? You fucking...
No, I'm talking about that stupid video game that you were playing instead of when we were doing D&D. People were late, so you were like, it was all like, yeah, if we stack 3 farms together, it like makes it this, and you're like,
oh, Dorfromantic? Yeah. It's a game for smart boys.
Okay.
Who put their big boy pants on by themselves in the morning, Justin.
Listen, I have a wife.
Philistine.
I don't have to put my plants on in the morning by myself.
I don't have to put my plants on in the morning. Alright, Poison Ivy. Fucking weirdo.
If I could get away with just wearing a fig leaf, I would. You know how much like time you'd save in the morning and like getting ready and like doing laundry?
You know how big fig leaves would have to be?
You tree climbing halfwit. My guy just called your guy a tree climbing halfwit.
No, that was my character yelling that because you shot me.
Agree to disagree.
Well, let's check our characters' voices. Yeah, your character's voice is way deeper than mine.
Agree to disagree.
How about we agree to be right?
I love that. The agree to disagree when you're like blatantly wrong.
Yeah, dude, it is such like an old person has been proven wrong about something and they won't admit it. Buckle up. Buckle up! Stop the drop.
Stop the drop. Turn the drop around.
So help me, I can turn this drop around.
Turn the drop around. We're both drillers. Oh no.
Oh my god! What have we done? Turn the drop around.
Got a crock pot of beans going. Fucking excited.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I fucking...
What kind of beans?
Last time I cooked beans, just pinto beans.
Oh.
I was gonna do black beans, but I just bought a new bag of pinto beans, and I still had half a bag of pinto beans, so it's like a whole pound of fucking pinto beans that are going right now. Got 2 ham hocks in there, and then I'm thinking about adding a turkey leg. Just book it.
Turkey leg.
I like to make frijoles borrachos, and it's
He's throwing weird curses at us again.
All right, so yeah, I just put in what's the funniest joke in the world, and it gave me a joke, and then immediately followed it with remember humor varies from person to person, so it took us like
Which is funnier.
yeah, it's really funny. By the way, the joke it gave me was why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Remember, humor is subjective.
That's actually really good.
What do I look like? Yeah. It's my fashion sitch.
Let me see. You got the skull face, bro. You're out here looking like Rattle Shirt from Game of Thrones.
I got into an argument with Martin about
Secure
Game of
my drink
Thrones.
there.
And I did not tell him that I haven't read Game of Thrones and all I know is the TV show. I didn't tell him that, but all I know is the TV show, and I watched the TV show once as it was airing. So like the stuff that was going on in the beginning of the show, I watched the TV show once 10
You're a
years ago.
shitbird. Oh my god, you're unbelievable.
I didn't tell him that was the case though because he started getting really shitty about it. So I dug in.
This would be satisfying in real life, but then after I got done, I'd be like, what did I do? Millions of years! I like the placement of that.
Check it out. You see this?
Come on, you lazy bastards.
Watch this.
There we go.
Deliberately not throwing it in the thing.
Could you please hurry up? We're leaving.
Hey!
Move it, guys. We're going planet side. Come on, you lazy
Justin,
bastards.
stop! Why are you being such a doo-doo head? No! Dude, the second I saw it hit, and then it was like 1 second, I was like, he's gonna grab it. He has time. What? Is that fresh spit? What the fuck? I thought I killed that thing.
So what did we take that thing on a
Yes,
giant
sir.
detour for?
Justin's a cunt.
Oh.
Justin! Bro, let's just finish this level, please.
Alright. Let me just loop around this and I'll plug it in. See, with the pipe being longer, the energy has more time to attenuate and amplify. So we'll
I
get,
will stab you in the neck.
so we'll get more energy out of it.
Attenuate your fucking head with a wrench.
What are you, my high school band teacher? Because you won't get out of my ass. I have a testicle. Where are we taking him?
The Minehead. Minehead. What a German says in the headache commercial.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
That's a response. Listen here, friend. German humor is nothing to laugh at. We take it very seriously.
What is the funniest German joke you know?
I have one German joke that I've got memorized. So there's this small village, right? And there are these three women sitting inside of the like little courtyard outside of the church, chatting after the sermon, and they're all bragging about their sons, as women are prone to do. And they're like, "Oh, my son's a doctor," and like all his patients are all so happy with him, and he cures all their ailments and blah blah blah. And they're like, "Oh, that's great, that's great." And then this one lady is like, "Well, my son, he's a very successful lawyer, and he's not one of those like money hungry, like help criminal kind. He helps people who really deserve it, and he always wins his cases. He's the best." And they're like, "Oh, that's great, that's great, that's great." And then like one woman's like, "Yeah, well, my son's the president, and he runs the country so well, and everybody's so happy with it all the time, and he's great." And then another woman walks up and she goes, "Well, that's so great about you, but my son, whenever he goes to church, all the ladies say, 'Oh my God,' it's because he's handsome." That's the joke. That's the entire joke. My grandfather told me this joke like 4 times in 4 days once because he thought it was so funny.
Jesus Christ.
And that's why I have it like kind of sort of memorized. Yeah, I was just like, stop. It's like, Peter, please. Stop fucking telling me this joke.
My German joke requires physical violence.
Yes, I know this joke.
It's a knock-knock joke.
Is it where you punch me in the face?
Go, you want to hear my German knock-knock joke? And they'd be like, of course. You say knock-knock. And as they're saying who's there, you slap them in the face and go, ask the questions!
Yeah, I just pulled up a page of Germany jokes here. Why do Germans have huge heads? Otherwise the mouth would not fit in.
Fuck off. That was written by an Austrian.
What else here? A man says to his waiter, "Excuse me, sir, this coffee is cold," to which the waiter replies, "Thank you for telling me. I'll make note on the bill. Iced coffee is €1 more."
Stupid. Coming to help build the pipe.
What's the difference between a German and his girlfriend?
What?
His girlfriend has a higher sperm count.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, is that joke offensive? I couldn't tell.
No, this is fucked up.
Later, nerd.
So there's this weird thing where Americans think all German dudes are like their girlfriends are getting fucked on the side. I don't understand where that comes from.
From facts.
No, but like seriously,
I don't understand where that comes from. I mean, I asked my wife's boyfriend and she doesn't know either.
Yeah. I was asking my wife's boyfriend about that, and he was like, "No, don't worry about it."
Let's find some. I'm gonna pull up to see if I can find American jokes. Studies show that 9 out of 10 Americans do not have basic math skills. I'm so glad I'm in the 1%. I like that one actually.
Yeah.
How many Americans does it take to assemble an IKEA bed?
1.
3. 1 to hold the frame, 1 to screw in the bolts, and 1 to blame Europe for when the thing falls apart.
That was written by an Austrian. They're hateful people.
This one doesn't really fit anymore, which is a shame because I like this joke. Why don't Iraqi women sleep with Americans? Because they never pull out. A Brit, a Frenchman, and an American are captured by a cannibal tribe. The chieftain of the tribe explains that 2 things will happen to the 3 men. 1, they will be eaten. and 2, canoes will be made from their skins. However, he says, he will grant them the choice of how they die. The Frishman points to the sword, which is promptly handed to him. He runs himself through while shouting, "Vive la France!" The Brit points to his pistol, which is promptly handed to him. Before he's shooting himself in the head, he shouts, "Long live the Queen!" The American looks around, sees one of the tribe children playing with a fork. After some struggling, he manages to grab the fork from the child and proceeds to stab himself with it over and over again. And with his last breath, he says, "So much for your fucking canoes, assholes!"
I like that one. This is a very American like approach to
Never mind me
solving a
having an
problem.
easy death. I'm just gonna fuck your canoe.
Yeah, fuck you, and fuck you.
What did the German kid say when he pushed his brother off a cliff?
Let's go!
What?
Look, mother, no Hans.
Look, mother, no Hans. Shut up.